delivering a load out here in Delaware, Ohio. And now we got to find another one. It's a Monday. Had a good weekend. Went on a bike ride. Now I got to find a load. Anywhere in the Midwest is fine, per usual. Right. Haven't had my coffee this morning. Bit of a disappointment. Coffee I had was not good, and I didn't even drink it. Well, it's probably fine. TQL got one. Baltimore to Oshkosh, Wisconsin. Just Green Bay again. Just turn right around, go straight back to Green Bay. That ain't bad. Alright, let me see here. Put an offer on that one. TQL again. Good morning, Ben. Jason Martin, your coffee truck stop special. They had coffee, but it was terrible. I poured it and it was like super weak, so I didn't even drink it. So I'm doing this without coffee this morning. Getting unloaded though, so whatever. Yeah, but it was rancid coffee, so I'm like, I'm not drinking it. And I didn't. Okay, checking out TQL. They had one to Wisconsin, which looked pretty nice. Not that one. Scooter says, good morning. Happy Monday. Let the 18-wheel roll. Good morning to you, and I will. Okay, Kentucky, Pennsylvania, Florida, North Carolina, Florida, Indiana. I don't want that. It's too short. Arkansas, Georgia, Pennsylvania, South Carolina. There's one going to Michigan, Grand Rapids. I could do that, but it's kind of short. I would like something a little longer. Preferably right back to Wisconsin. I'd be fine with that. They had one posted. Where'd it go? Alright, let me try this. Green Bay. Let's see if I can find that shit. Are you trying LTL this week? Gabriel Daly asked. No, I don't. I'm thinking the LTL would probably be better for a long trip. Um, when I'm doing these fairly short runs, 500 miles, I don't see it working out because um, the stars would have to align too well for it to work out, and I just don't think it's going to work all that well, to be honest with you. So if I ever go home, when I go home for probably Thanksgiving, I'm probably going to give LTL a shot because if you pick something up in, let's say, Columbus, going to, I don't know, Los Angeles, then on the way from Columbus to Los Angeles, you can probably find something along the way that also matches. Whereas if you just try to find something from Columbus to like Green Bay, that's a very short distance to try to find another load. And I only have access to maybe half the brokers right now, so I don't think it's going to work out too well in my favor. Um, so yeah. Cheap Freight Hauler says, good morning from Knoxville, Tennessee. Stops 6 of 12. You do those a lot, don't you? I think you mentioned that a couple of times. Very interesting. Good morning. Gabriel Daly, I always wanted to try, but too scared, I guess. Yeah, I'm sure the first time I do it, it'll probably not work out, and it'll probably be a disaster, the LTL, but I will give it a shot eventually. Okay. All right, so I'm on the TQL board. They got this one posted from, let's see here, get a little better shot of that. Columbus to kind of, it's Beaver Dam, Wisconsin, which is kind of by Green Bay. See what that pays. Springfield. If I can find it. To Beaver Dam, Wisconsin. It should pay about 1,000, give or take, and I'm fine with that. I'll throw out 1,100. See what it says. I told myself I was going to try to book some loads with some non-TQL brokers, so that way I can start getting registered. But if I see a load that TQL has posted that works out really nicely, then I'm just going to try to get it. Because I want to start getting registered with some other brokers here. Cheap Freight Hauler says, yes, he does mini stops quite a bit. Liftgate van loads, yeah, I can see that working out. Ben Taylor, hey, Liberty Overalls, sponsor this man. Yeah, right? I know. They're so comfy. Like, there's no belt or anything. And it looks professional when you show up at a shipper or receiver and you got overalls on. I wear shoes as well, so it just looks professional. And it's very, very comfortable. And I got pockets and everything, so. All right. Gabriel says audio is cutting in and out. I don't have a very good signal. So I'm guessing that my audio is not good right now because of my signal, and there's not much I can do about it. So, sorry if the audio is not good. I can't do anything. Plugged all the way in, right? Yeah. All right. Titanium Logistics got one. Picking up at 1,700. I don't want to do that. It's 9 o'clock right now. Already emailed that guy. Lockbourne, Ohio to Cedars Falls. Picks up at 6 today. Yeah, I don't want to do that. Echo Logistics, Marion to Sioux Falls, South Dakota. Can I haul with Echo? Let me look. I don't think I can haul with Echo Logistics. No, I can't haul with Echo Logistics. So this one might be alright, but I can't haul with them. Echo Logistics. From Columbus to Sioux Falls, but I can't haul that one. They require 1 year of active authority. Gabrielle says could be my end as well as far as the audio goes. No, it's probably me. I don't have a very good signal, and I'm trying to live stream. So, Cheap Freight Hauler. Growing up, my dad and uncles always wore overalls and had a pouch of Redmond or Levi Garrett in them. Yeah, right. I see it. No, they're comfy. You should try them. I mean, they're nice. You know, you just get an undershirt and you're good to go. Jason says it was cutting out for me too. Yeah, I don't have a very good signal. It is what it is. I think I got like a couple bars of LTE, so audio's just not going to be very good. Can't help it. All right, here's a load. Tanker endorsement needed. I don't have that. Let's see here. Here's Columbus to West Des Moines, Iowa. That would be nice. I would have to go across the 70, Indiana. I guess I can't really avoid it from this angle. I'm probably going to hit the 70, but I got this one right here. Columbus, Ohio to Ardent to West Des Moines. If I can get it to focus, to West Des Moines, Iowa. I know it's backwards, but I can't help it. YouTube does that. Should pay about 1,200. I'm going to throw out 1,300 and see what they say. I'll email it. Oh, it's one of those ones in the email. I don't even know if I can haul with that broker, though, so. Pretty sure I can haul with Nolan. Alright, here's one with Nolan Transportation. This one's pretty good, going to Kansas City, Kansas. Let's see here. Lubbock, Ohio, which is just down the road to Kansas City, Kansas. They have it posted for more than the 15-day average. They got it posted for 1,500 when the 15-day average is... That's about 1,500, so let's give these guys a call. I think I can haul with them. Probably going to have to mute you here in a second. All right. Their line was busy, so they're going to give me a call back. But if I can haul this one, that'd be pretty good. And I think I can haul with Nolan. I've never hauled with them, but I'm pretty sure I'm registered. So Ben Tabor, Roger Wilco on the Comfort of Liberty, and yeah, it's buffering. Hope you get another 3+ mile load. Hopefully I do. I don't think I will. I mean, Green Bay was a pretty good market. Milwaukee was a pretty good market. Columbus is a decent market. So the idea of me getting another $3 load is um, questionable. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do it. Podified. I'm an owner op. Have my own truck. Where should I lease onto? I'll have my own truck. Yeah, probably Landstar. I did Landstar and they were perfectly fine. Um, yeah, I did Landstar. It worked out well for me, and I would go back to them if I didn't have my own authority. So, I would say you want to get onto a company that pays percentage. I would not do a per mile. So like, Night Transportation does a per mile. It pays by the mile, but the market is probably going to get better, especially if they ban the foreign drivers. So you want to get into a lease position that pays percentage. That would be what I would do if I were in your position. Get a percentage based lease company. Take US 40. Yeah, instead of the 70. I might try that as well, depending on where it's going. How? Yeah. Jason Martin, the rough road is only a 20-mile stretch. Yeah, but it killed one of my tires last time, so I just don't want to do it again. Like it's just an insanely bad road. Like it's that bad. No problem, Podified. Yeah, do um highly recommend you get onto a percentage based carrier. That would be my advice. Gabriel Daily, have you ever gone on Highway and tried setting up with other brokers? I was able to sign up with like 15 new ones. Yeah, I'm on Highway. So Nolan, I think, is Highway, and I've set up with a bunch of them, but there's setting up with them, and then there's actually booking a load with them, which I haven't done for a lot of carriers. So, um, yeah, I am on Highway. Alright. So this guy, West Des Moines. Yeah, it's 1600. So the Columbus, Ohio to West Des Moines is a 1600 pickup, which I don't want to do. I should be out here hopefully by about noon, I would think. Okay. Yeah, I lost it. Jason Martin says he's lost antennas from the Indiana 70, and I certainly believe it. It's terrible. Censored every day. How's the fasting going? I've lost 55 pounds by fasting. I'm not going to lie, I've kind of fallen off the bandwagon over the last couple weeks. I've been biking a lot, and basically I've been biking a lot, so my appetite has been pretty high. I just biked 50 miles yesterday. It was with an e-bike, so it was like no. I did 70 miles yesterday, but 20 miles was with the e-bike. So I have an e-bike. It goes about 20 miles just with the throttle, but I biked 70, so it was about a 50-mile bike ride. Um, and my appetite was high, so it hasn't been going well, but I've been biking a lot, so I got to get back on it. Cheap Freight Hauler says Ohio is a strong market this morning. Increase your offers. Yeah, yeah, could be. Um, tough to tough to know for sure though. Um, it's tough to know. There is this one right here. So this one's TQL again, Columbus to kind of south of Chicago. Columbus to Hopstone, Hopston, Illinois. Short load. Oh no, it's 500 miles. I'm gonna make an offer on that one. That's fine. Let's see, what should that pay? Columbus, Ohio to Hopston, Illinois. Or Hopeston. Hopeston, is that how you say it? Oh, God. How do you spell it? Hoopston, two O's. Hoopston. There it is. Yeah, they're pretty much at market rate. About 800 bucks, so I'll quote 950, see what they say. But actually that load is pretty much at market rate. It's going to just south of Chicago. So it's not too bad. It's not too bad at all, to be honest. Gabriel Daily. Some have to invite you, but a lot just let you sign up. Yeah, a lot of the times I'll call a broker and they'll send me a link, and then I'll sign up with the link, and then get it going, and we're good to go. Freedom by the Mile. Is TQO the only brokers that work with New Authority? CH Robinson does, and there's some other ones that work with New Authorities, but honestly, their volume is so low that it's hard to even find a load through them. So if you're new, I would just TQL and CH Robinson until you hit 6 months, and then start trying to find others. Censored every day. Biking is awesome as well. I walk and bike while fasted and it burns tons of fat. Yeah, I know. I've fallen a little bit off the bandwagon past couple weeks. I'm not gonna lie, and the weather is perfect right now for biking. It was like 70 degrees all day yesterday, which is why I went on such a long bike ride. I was just gone all day, and that's actually why the video is going to be late because I was normally I would film yesterday, but I just biked for like 7 hours and I just like visited a bunch of towns, walked around, and I'm not sorry because it was a lot of fun. Gabrielle Daly, TQL won't work with me anymore because I moved states. Blessing in disguise. Huh. Okay then. Never heard it. I think they'll still work with you. You just got to kind of re-registered with them. Chief Howard, do you ever go on the website and look at the national load count? Ohio is showing 265. Yeah, I should look at that. That's a good point. I haven't looked at that in a while. I do have it on my phone, right here, and I should reference that more, shouldn't I? Yeah. Robert Baker, look up shared truckload. Okay, what's that about? I'm not sure what that is. All right, and then censored every day. In the Midwest, the weather is going to be in the 70s all week. Yeah, it's so nice out here right now. That is low key another reason why I want to stay out here because the weather is just so nice. I just want to be here, and it's the best market right now, so it's a win-win, right? I'm just gonna stay out here. It's super nice right now, and yeah. Let's see. Quick tools, no, DAT tools, trend lines, lane makers. Where is that? Okay. Can you do 900? So the Columbus to Illinois load came back and said, "Can you do 900?" I can't show you that actually. So that is this load right here. I mean, I think that's probably fine. So Columbus to just south of Chicago, kind of by Champaign. He's got it for 850. I threw out 900. It's 500 miles, so um, let's see. Wait, how far is it? What? On TQL, this is 500 miles, but then hold on. Did I put the right place there? Columbus. On TQL, it's saying it's 500 miles, but when I look at the actual um, DAT, it says it's a lot less. All right, TQL is calling me. Give me a second. Yeah, the Hoopston one. Can you tell me about it? I'm in Columbus, or I'm in Delaware, Ohio right now. It's about, I don't know, 20, 30 miles north. I'm currently in a dock. They haven't started unloading me. I'm not sure how long they're going to take, though. Okay, so give me a second here. So there's another pickup in North Canton. Oh, okay, so that's... Okay, that changes everything. Yeah, okay. I'll have to come back with you. When is the second pickup on that? Okay, so picks up at 1 today in Columbus, and then picks up between 7 and when in Canton. 7 p.m. Okay, and then it drops when in Hoopston? Yeah, I don't think I'd make that drop, so I don't think I'd be interested in that load. Thank you. All right, bye bye. Okay, so yeah, there were two picks on that one in Columbus, another one in Canton, which is 100 miles east. And then they want it dropped at 9 a.m. in Hoopston, which is south of Chicago, which is like 400 miles. I don't even know if they're going to be able to deliver that. So, not something I'm particularly interested in. And also, if they're piecing together the load, I almost never trust what their um, I don't trust their planning skills. So, I very rarely do those. In the Midwest, okay, yeah. Cheaper taller, yes, because that's what's currently posted. The other graph you were showing on the load board videos are for the month or the last week. Yeah, I should probably look at that more. I have it on here, but I haven't been referencing it. That's a really good point. Gapper Daily, hope you have a great day. Keep shiny side up. Yeah, I'll try to do that. You too. Okay, let me see what else I got here. Kentucky, Pennsylvania, some shorties to Ohio, Florida, North Carolina, Indiana, too short. Florida, Arkansas, Georgia, New York, South Carolina, Pennsylvania. I could try. I might try to Grand Rapids, Michigan. Probably be fine. It's kind of short, but I could avoid the 70. Um, so yeah, that one ain't too bad. Kent, Ohio to Grand Rapids, Michigan. That's okay. Let's see. It's a little bit short though. Let me see what it normally pays. Okay, still it'll pay about 800-900 bucks. I do that. I'll throw out 950. See what they say. I do it. I could do that. It would help me avoid the 70. And I'd probably have time to replace the shocks. I'm pretty sure the shocks on my trailer are done for, so I need to get them replaced. I was gonna do it this weekend, but the place I reset at, the shop was closed on the weekend, so I wasn't able to do it. I think this is part of the reason why my studs broke off a couple months back is because the shocks were probably failing, and I was looking at them and they don't look good. So I think I think there's a problem there. But okay. Ohio, California, New Jersey, which you could do. I don't want to though. Virginia, Missouri, New Bremen, 1,300 pounds. I would have to take 70. Oh no, I wouldn't, because it's north of me. Okay. I'm literally trying to avoid the 70. All right, this one looks okay. Ohio, kind of north of me, going to um, Lebanon, Missouri, which is west of St. Louis. St. Louis. I don't know. I don't know. It's kind of middle of nowhere ish. New Bremen, Ohio, to Lebanon, Missouri. Should pay about 1,100. You can throw out 1,150. See what they say. Okay. Shock's gone. Too much large marge. Large load. Yeah. Okay. Has anybody responded here? Okay, nobody responded yet. I still haven't got a call back from Nolan, which is kind of interesting. Hmm. Yeah, that Nolan transportation load does look pretty good, but nobody's called me back on it yet. So, okay. All right. Probably throw some offers on C.H. Robinson. Yeah, let's look at C.H. Robinson, see what they got. But they're usually really stingy, so I don't see it working out. Okay, but they do have one from Columbus to Battle Creek, Michigan. Picks up 7 to 3, drops 7 a.m. tomorrow. Yeah, that one looks fine, actually. I can show you the whole thing, right? Yeah, so there's one right there, Columbus to Battle Creek, Michigan. That one looks fine. This is C.H. Robinson. Columbus Creek, Michigan. Should pay about 800, 850. I'll throw 850. It's a little low on the revenue, but it's okay. See what they say. Probably not gonna do it. All right. It says Eagle River. Good morning from Alhambra, California. Godspeed, Tim, and all the truckers out there today. You too, Eagle River. Billy, Billy Loser says, "Sup, bro? Hello, Billy. The button guy. Go west, young man. I'm not gonna go west. Oh, good. They started unloading me. I'm not gonna go west from here. I'm staying in the Midwest. It's too nice out here." Swan says, difference between now and Landstar. Which one do you like better so far? Landstar. But time will tell. It usually takes at least a year to pay off with my own authority. So far, if you're just like a casual driver and you don't want to do all of the paperwork and whatnot, Landstar is better. Yeah. Landstar is probably better. I'm hoping next year this pays off though. So, but if you're just a casual driver and you don't want to, yeah, you don't want to friggin' do all the paperwork, Landstar is totally fine. All right. There's another one in Baltimore, Ohio, going to Kentwood, Michigan. Same sort of thing. There's a lot going to Michigan, so I'm probably going to end up going that way, to be honest. Throw out some offers here. All right. It's for tomorrow. Don't want that one. Okay. Couple loads there. Cheap Freight Hauler says, find your groove, and this will be better than Landstar. I think eventually it will be, but that first 6 months was brutal, and then the maintenance issues were brutal, and then everything was brutal. But the last couple weeks have been quite good. Revenue's been doing better, the market's getting better, and if they drop the hammer on the foreign drivers, it's going to be really good. It's going to be really good. So we'll see, though. One guy, stick it out. Next bull run, you'll end up with 10 trucks. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm hoping, that I can. I'm just positioning myself. I'm just positioning myself is what I'm doing right now. So, yeah. Hopefully that works out. Load going to Kentucky. Could do that. It says 24/7 delivery. That might mean it's a drop on this one. So it says 24/7 delivery below it. It's going to Kentucky, which is fine. Kentucky's fine. I'll make an offer on it. Let's see what it says. Yeah, Baltimore to Harrodsburg. Yeah, Harrodsburg. I think that's how you say it. Should pay. Yeah, it's only 700. Yeah, I don't want that one. It's too short. It's not going to pay well enough. I like how they're unloading me right now, but my light is green. So they forgot to hit the button. My light's green, but they're unloading me right now. I can feel them. They did that thing where they put the airlock on my trailer, so I couldn't move if I want to. Columbus to Gary, Indiana. I do not like going to Gary. That is... Well, that's where people... There's a lot of crime there. A lot of crime there. I do not want to go there if I can avoid it. New York, North Carolina, New Jersey, Virginia, Missouri, Florida, Pennsylvania. I could go to Pennsylvania. Let me see here. 11 a.m. appointment. It's in like an hour. And then the drop is 02 in the morning. I'll pass. Uh, Swan, I wish you luck, bud. Thank you. You too. Cheap free hauler. The only thing I don't like about Kentucky is there's too many liquor loads. Is there? Yeah. Bootleggers. Yeah, makes sense. Gary is scary, says that one guy. Yeah, Gary is. Uh, that's where Chicago is really. I mean, when you think about Chicago, like where the bad areas of Chicago is, it's actually Gary, Indiana, which is right next to Chicago. It just happens to be across the border. I feel bad for Indiana because they get kind of the backblast of Chicago, if you know what I'm saying. Like, uh, Gary, Indiana is the outskirts of Chicago, and that's where it gets bad. And there's not much they can do because it's coming over from Chicago. Let's try. See what RXO has got. God, dude, come on. Alright, 100 mile pickup today. Who have you enjoyed working with more, TQL or CH Robinson? TQL. TQL is way better than CH Robinson. They actually work with you on price and everything. CH Robinson is so cheap. They're so cheap. I don't know how they're hauling their loads, but they're managing, so. Okay. They are managing. Somehow. It's very odd, though. Missouri. New Albany, Ohio to Sullivan, Missouri. RXO. I'll throw out an offer on this one. Let's see. This is RXO here. Not going to show you the load number, but kind of by St. Louis. St. Louis. New Albany, Ohio to Sullivan. Sullivan, Missouri. About 1,200. I'll throw 12 out there. That one's a pretty decent run. Pretty decent. I would definitely haul that. Alright, your trunk empty now. Probably be empty by about noon. Yeah, man. Gotta do all this crap. What was I gonna offer? 1,200. RXO is also pretty cheap. I've only hauled a couple of loads for them because they're very cheap. Cheap freight hauler. I've never had a problem with the Petro at the Petro in Gary, Indiana. I mean, yeah, I've never had a problem either. That doesn't mean it doesn't mean it's a good place, you know. Yeah. Cheap freight hauler. Yeah, but TQL will lie to you about a drop trailer delivery. Yeah, I mean, I think all brokers will. But what are you gonna do? My on the way, Jay says my terminal is at Gary. Well, if you have a terminal with a fence and everything, it's fine-ish. It's when you just have to stop there and drop a load that it's like, yeesh, that's nasty, right? That's nasty. Okay, there's a Green Bay load. Picks up today before 2, drops tomorrow before 1. I'm gonna place a bid on that as well. I'm doing RXO right now. I'm just trying to rapid fire some offers out there. So this one is going from kind of Ohio to Green Bay area. Let's see, what should that pay? Okay, RXO app crashed. Sweet, gotta go back. Never mind. See if my email. Okay, so the app crashed as I was trying to make an offer on that load, so that's not good. You guys are almost done. Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Oh, yeah, there it is. Okay, place bid. Smithville, Ohio to Green Bay. Smithville, Ohio to Green Bay, Wisconsin. Should pay about 1,000, which is totally understandable because I just came out here for $1,250. So if it's only 1,000 to go back, that's not surprising at all. Throw out 1,000 on that, and then place it. Okay. All right, threw that one out there. God, go away. Florida, some Illinois, Texas, Arkansas, Tennessee. Quite a few loads on RXO actually right now. There usually isn't much posted on RXO, but they have about 20 loads, 30 loads, something like that. So that's not too bad. Only a handful I'm actually interested in though. Um, so yeah. Okay, yeah. So not much on RXO per usual. Keep going here. Censored every day says, "Have you ever thought about running loads to Canada?" Yeah, but I don't want to. They search your truck, and my understanding is they just throw your trash all over the place. And since this is my house, I don't want to do it. And also, just the permits for just going up there, right? It's just like, yeah, it's just too much. I think I'm good, you know. All right, value logistics trucks. So these guys have one posted, going to Green Bay, same sort of thing. Don't know that broker at all, but it's going to Green Bay basically, and it pays about 1,000 right now. So I'm gonna call him up. Probably gonna have to mute it, but I'll offer 1,000 on it. Nah, 11. Okay, I'll just email them because they gave me an automated AI thing. So I'd sent them an email. Because I don't want to sit there and wait for that crap. All right. All right. Is that Nolan one still there? All right, I'm going to try calling back this Nolan, Kansas load. I think there's probably a catch to it. There's probably... Yeah, okay, there's something. Never mind. So this Nolan, Kansas one, it's paying really well, like 1,500 for a load that normally pays 1,300 or something like that. And then below it, it says pickup time is at 1,700, which okay. And then it says text me or call my line if needed. And there's only an email available. It's like, what are you doing? I'll email it, but I'm not confident it's going to work out. So, okay. Okay, he also has a double posted, so I don't know. I'm not even going to bother with that one. I sent an email. Okay, I might have to expand the search radius a bit. Or I'll just be patient. Just be patient. Okay. Onward Trucking says, does RXO accept new authorities? No, you have to be 3 months with them. So they're one of the few that you need 3 months. Um, so just 3 months, which isn't too bad. Yeah. Okay, London, Ohio to Howell, Michigan. Straight through, so I can drop it today. That may not be too bad. So this one picks and drops today. They got it posted for 550. Let's see what it should pay. It is London, Ohio. London, Ohio. Stop doing that. To Howell, Michigan. I haven't been in Michigan in a good minute. All right, so it normally pays about 800 bucks, give or take. I'll throw out 850 and see what they say. But I'd haul that. That ain't too bad, especially if it delivers straight through. That's okay. And then maybe I can get the time to replace my shocks, which would be kind of nice. All right, so I sent that one out. That one's okay. It is 10 o'clock almost, so need to find something. Not desperate or anything, but don't want to be doing this for too much longer. So one going to Tennessee. Try to avoid that. Yeah, Chief Freight Hauler says no one will post one load 17 times. That's basically what they did there. I'm not holding my breath on that one. It looks too nice, and I think it's too nice. It's too good to be true. I don't think it's gonna happen. So here's a load going to Allentown, Sydney, Ohio to Allentown. I could go to Pennsylvania. Not my favorite thing to do, but you know, could try that one. I'll throw out an offer on it. I think Ohio to Allentown, Pennsylvania. They got a post for 1100. Let's see what it is. Sydney. How do you spell Sydney? With an I. Sydney with an I to Allentown. Oh, looks like they're done, guys. All done? Okay. Be right back. They're all done. All right, guys. I think I'm gonna have to end the stream. They're done. I'm gonna go find a place to park it, and then find a loads going somewhere. So I might restart the stream, but I don't think so. I'll probably just start throwing out loads. So, yeah. Any final things? Yeah. All right, guys. So I'll see you in the next one. Not sure where I'm going, but I'm just gonna keep throwing out offers. But I gotta go because they're kicking me out. See you tomorrow, probably.